Welcome everybody. Today we are at Herbert's Auto Body and we have some amazing RWB Porsches in front of us. So stick around and we'll talk about the RWB process, what that is, and we'll go for a drive in one of these cars here. If you haven't yet, check and make sure that you're subscribed, and most of all, enjoy the video. My name is Joshua, my brother Ethan's holding the camera, and welcome to Car Creations. So right now we're at Herbert's Auto Body, and this is Danny, and you are one of the main techs here?
No, I'm the only worker. My dad does the mechanical and everything like that,
yeah.
But in terms of doing the body work and everything like that, I am basically the sole person that does it. The painter, partly the installer, or things like that. Yeah.
You do everything, yeah.
Pretty much,
If you wouldn't mind explaining what kind of is like the RWB process and what is that? Because for like a lot of the people, like when I've told some friends we're gonna go down and film some RWB Porsches, they're like, what does that even mean? So you want to explain that? Yeah.
Okay, well, RWB is basically a Japanese company, started off by Akira Nakai. It stands for Rauh-Welt Begriff, and that basically means, translates straight from German to rough world concepts.
Yeah.
And so basically what it is that Nakai-san made a body kit that he uses and he races it daily at tracks and everything like that.
Yeah.
And basically he's made these kits available to the public for you to install and everything. Now what varies with RWB compared to all the other cars kits that you do find, such as Liberty Walk and Mansory and everything, Nakai actually personally puts the kits on for the air-cooled car. It's not just a thanks for buying the kit, you're on your own.
Yeah,
it's the entire package, basically.
You buy the kit and I'll come put it on for you.
Oh yeah, so it's basically, it's your vision of how the car, you want the car to be.
Yeah.
It is the connection that you actually make with the car. It's not just I'm gonna throw money at it. Hey, I chose the color, I did this interior, I did this to the engine.
Yeah.
And Nakai-san came over and he put the kit on to me. I got to know him a little bit, he gets to chat with me.
First of all, we'll start with this car because it's my personal favorite. It's the racing version as opposed to this red one here, which is more like the street version. So if you wouldn't mind kind of talking us through some of the main kind of features about it.
This Super Musashi is number 3 in Canada, and basically this is the race version of the 993. What makes it nice is that the rear end has a custom built 3.8 GT2 twin turbo engine in it.
That's crazy on itself. Just
Oh yeah, no, it's just bonkers. Now we did have Stratified Auto do a tune on it, like a slight tune up, and just to make sure that everything was running properly. It's running about 377 horses at the wheels, and it's an amazing car. Like, this thing begs to be driven fast.
Those are conservative numbers as well, because like as we all know, like the GT2 RS can do some
it's
crazy things.
It can do some pretty crazy numbers. So it's got an airlift suspension in it, so then we don't
damage
the
this,
bottom.
That's like what, 1.5 inches off the ground. That's crazy.
And some of the thought that was put into it was really nice. I mean, like, you have the soft front end, so then that way if you do hit a curb or if you do go down on a wrong way, there's some give to it, right? And it doesn't damage the entire bumper. When we get to Havana, there's a little bit more to it on the front because it is a street version of it. But yeah, no, this is a very solid front end and everything like that.
So this one's Havana?
Yes, this is Havana. This one's Super Musashi.
Super Musashi, and then the far one.
That one is Kashiwa.
Kashiwa, okay.
Super Musashi was the name that Nakai gave this vehicle after talking with the owner. The owner's name is Anthony. After talking with him and everything like that, he thought that this was quite a fitting name for the vehicle. Now, Nakai-san does name a lot of the vehicles that he builds.
So each individual one has its
own
name. So actually, you guys, the viewers, mini owners, would really relate to that because, you know, we all like to name our cars, and Nakai actually is the one that names a lot of these cars, working with the owner to see their specific tastes, what they want to kind of do with that car. So with these builds, there's lots of custom paneling and work that goes into it. As you walk around the car, we have these super cool flares that come out along the side here, as well as all this custom lettering and decals and all that around the car. And then obviously, of course, you'll notice the amazing stance of this wide body kit from RWB in Japan. This spoiler is obviously for downforce, but also there's vents here and on the other side and in the back here that push air down into the engine to help the turbos and for the cooling. And look at that, we have another one starting up. So we're gonna have 3 of these Porsches, all side by side. Okay, so first of all, you wanna notice with the interior, this one is completely stripped out for the track. It's got Alcantara and leather everywhere with the green stitching to match the rest of the car. These are bucket seats from the 911 GT3. And RWB on stitching on the top. Oh yeah, that looks really cool. Yeah, definitely custom there. And then it's got, of course, the roll cage. No entertainment system in that one.
This one's a more streetable vehicle. No modifications have been really done to the engine itself. The primary goal was just to enjoy a cruise.
Yeah,
like
totally.
Enjoy the sun, enjoy
nice
the
sunset,
cruise there.
Nice switchy road.
Yeah.
It's calling me, like the rainbow, like the rainbow. It's calling me, like the rainbow.
Now, the difference between this one and Super Musashi, whereas Super Musashi does not have a stereo, it does not have like creature comforts.
Well, it's like the full like race version.
This one has the Brembo brakes, this one has the Lufthansa brakes.
Okay, yeah. It does have upgraded suspension, sorry?
Yes it does. Yes. But the added bonus to this one with the streetable version is that he's got this extra lip. And what this extra lip actually does is that if we forget to lift it or anything like that, it does have some give, so it does lift.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
Right, which is a really good feature to have, especially if the driveway is just much too steep for you, right? Havana does have a full stereo system. It does have very cushy seats. It's not a it's not as hard as those ones, that's for sure.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That one has the carbon bucket seats from the
I believe it's a GT3, yeah.
Unfortunately, we can't show any more around the back of the car because there's some secrets that can't be disclosed until the car is entirely completed. If you follow RWB Canada and keep an eye on these builds, you'll definitely be seeing this sometime soon, I'm sure. I just want to point out something a really cool feature that I've noticed on both of those, and both of these here, is the RWB written right into the headlights there. The interior of this car here is much more livable. It has beautiful seats, like with the diamond stitching there. It's got the radio in it still and really cool speakers. I'll just fold this back here. Speakers in the back here done by BPG Auto. They look spectacular, and I'm sure more important than looks is the sound. But again, I absolutely love with all of these cars how they really keep the theme of the color going throughout the entire car. Like the green has green from the exterior all the way to the interior. Right down to the stitching is green, and it's the same thing with this one. Yeah. So this last car here is Nakai's own personal car. It's a bit of a work in progress. It's got carbon fiber hood there. It's getting forged carbon bits of trim kind of throughout it. And it's going to be painted a chalk white, which is this white right here on the fuel filler cap there. Looks amazing. I love it. You can raise and lower this on command. It's absolutely amazing. Whenever you see a speed bump ahead, you just do that and you go right over. And then right after, you can come back down again. Okay, we're gonna go for a startup of Musashi now. And it's already a little warm, so on a cold start, it'd be even louder than this. Oh, you can feel it shaking you inside. No words. No words at all.
That is turbo out. So if you look, right there, straight out.
This is turbo out. It goes right from the turbo, straight out the back of the car. Nothing, no funny business in the middle. Okay, we're going for a drive now. I'm so excited. you have good brakes on here too, because
Oh yeah.
there's nothing like having a car with a lot of power and no brakes. Oh yeah. I bet it handles good in the bends, eh?
Yeah, it does handle quite nicely. It's all set up for it, so
Yeah.
I mean, like the side to side, it's nice.
Yeah. I've noticed that the suspension is firm,
Yeah.
but it's not so firm that you can't drive it on the street. Like, this is a relatively bumpy road and you're not hitting your head or anything.
No,
It's quite nice, I love it.
Yeah. And I'm almost 6 feet tall. And,
Yeah, and
it's
you-
like there's plenty of headroom.
You still have some room, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, so raw. This sounds so awesome too. That exhaust. Like, oh my goodness.
I like how it sits on the road, because it's like, this road isn't even smooth. It's bumpy, right?
This road's so bumpy.
Yeah.
But the suspension in this feels better than the Mini.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Thanks so much.
Yeah, no. Thanks for coming.
My goodness, that car is insane. So that was exciting. It's amazing. I love that car. You guys can see my expressions now. Yeah. Should we conclude the video with looking at Carrera GT? Why don't we? Okay, let's go. And while we're in the topic of Porsches, here we have a Carrera GT, probably the ultimate supercar slash hypercar of Porsches. Absolutely beautiful. Belongs to Daily Driven Exotics. I absolutely love this seal gray with the gold wheels. Looks spectacular. Thank you so much for watching the video today. Definitely check out Danny's Instagram page at RWB_Canada. If you want to give a really big shout out to them, they were super nice to us. Once again, if you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe for plenty more exciting content to come. Now, they really keep the theme of the color going throughout the entire car. Like the green has like green has green from the exterior all the way to the interior, right down to the stitching is green, and it's the same thing with this one. Even the yeah.
Oh, the gauges.
Yeah, the gauges, yeah. Even behind the gauges and the horn button, it's all red and it looks amazing. And there's carbon fiber everywhere. Oh, I love it.